There we go. Hi, hello everyone. It's been a long while. It's been a month, as usual. Every month we got a stream, but hey,
Hello. Hello.
lovely to see you all. Oh, thank you for the sub. But yes, hello
That was quick.
everyone. Yeah, that was a lot quicker. Thank you for the subs, both Faris and Lucy, and everyone else who just subbed. Pretty cool. Anyway, it's been a while since release, and gosh, we have quite a couple of a lot of things in the back burner. But hey, it's been amazing, and yeah,
It's been an interesting time. We took a small break after the initial release and then immediately got back to work.
And so
no this is a good example of this stream.
So this stream, I think we are working on the first area again, aren't we?
Yes.
It's pretty interesting because, like, if you thought the first area has its final form, you haven't seen its final form.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
But yeah, we keep working on various things on the game, so sometimes we go back to the first zone, other times we work on the newest ones. We are constantly working on the upcoming zone, the fourth one, which we are not going to show for some time still. But yes. Sometimes we go back to the very start, because that's where people start playing the game. And if they get lost at the start, that's a problem.
Okay. So now we are going to work on the first area again. But hey, it also gives us a chance to, well, not spoil anything that's on the final area. Well, not final.
Yeah.
A couple areas later. So we're going to go open up our little area over here and check it out. I heard there's a couple of changes that I need to do, and we're going to go do those.
Yeah, I think the first thing is very simple, actually.
And don't mind me having Winamp playing in the background. All right, like the old Winamp. You guys don't see it, but I do have Winamp.
Yeah, I can see it. It's very magic-like in its UI.
Yeah,
very old.
Very old. Okay. So let's bring out the stage itself, and this is what it looks like while it's in production. Can you explain what
very glamorous? Yes.
These colors are for?
For the grass. Of course, everything is always about the grass in Fech, and our latest grass tech works by painting on meshes.
Yes, exactly. Alright, so I think the newest change is over here. Okay, so over here. And what's gonna happen is that...
yeah, basically, the other day, Gabriel and I decided to shrink down this place a little bit.
Yep. And you see all of these? Exactly. Yeah, it's all
and that meant that the lamps will be outside, so we need to scale those back as well. I think by 10% exactly.
10%? Okay, so 0.9?
Yeah.
It needs a little bit adjustment though. Not exactly 10%. It just needs to move it a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Yes, our latest grass tech. We keep on improving grass.
Honestly, yes, I'm kinda done with it, but I know how to improve it further. So yeah, it's dangerous to have more on that.
Yes.
Too bad I have to work on other stuff. Too bad I need to make the game.
Yes. With our latest grass tech, you don't have to ever touch grass. Because you already touched grass in Fech.
Yes. exactly. And but yeah, I could on someday I need to make an article about grass in Fetch. A long article about the history of grass.
Medium.com.
Honestly, speaking of which, you know we have like quarterly recaps for Fetch. Like every 3 months, I make a post saying things about development.
Yeah.
I don't know where to post that anymore. Like, I don't really use the Patreon. I don't use Patreon anymore because the game is out. The Patreon has done its purpose. But that's where I've posted every recap so far. I also don't really think I will set up a page on the website just for that, because it's kind of cumbersome to post articles on WordPress. So, should we have a medium? What should we have? Should I just use each? Should I just default to using each and that's it?
I'm not sure about that. What do you guys think?
Vote in the comments below. Like our options are like, we have 2 options kind of. Either posting them alongside devlogs, so it's on each and on Steam, or to post them on a kind of team blog, and that will probably be Medium, because that's the easiest platform to use and maybe one of the most popular. So, what do I do? Do I like put an emoji? No, cannot. Anyway, one.
I could put up a poll.
Oh, you can have a poll?
I can have a poll on Twitch, yes.
Wow, this is so advanced. I don't know.
Not that advanced.
I mean, it's more advanced than writing 1, 2. It's, you know, it's useful.
Yes, it's useful.
Also, yes, Lucy. Basically, the 2 options are each plus Steam or Medium.
I think it's Steam would be.
Yes, Steam is quite comfortable to write in. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, it is.
Also, I really like that Steam has forums, so we don't need forums because they are on Steam. But yeah, the things that Steam offer are kind of underappreciated. Hardly anybody talks about it, but there's a lot of stuff they offer.
Unless you're in a Valve game.
Yeah, of course. I agree. Wow.
Micro adjustments. Making sure. I have a way to like look at it at ground level. Make sure that every single hole touches the wall. That's not good. See? Over here it's not so hot.
Oh. So this seemed to be very easy, and it's not.
Yeah. When it comes to detail, you know, I mean, realistically, like if this was me, a lot of people won't notice anyway. But
I mean, people will notice because they've seen it on stream.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, the little secrets.
the little fetch secrets.
Yes.
Okay, that's on the wall now. I need better lighting. Let's change that to something that's a bit darker. So, and I see that building. What I'll do is grab the outer ring over here. Grab the outer ring and what do I have? And just extend it all the way there. Oh, the music's very loud. Okay. Okay, I could turn it down. There we go.
Oh,
The evidence is here. You can't call me out like this. I will be lazy, inefficient. You could say that being lazy is sometimes being efficient. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm doing the best that I can for you guys to enjoy this game, and that's what I'm doing. Always a nice, fun time whenever I'm working. There's a lot of interesting challenges every time, and it makes it so nice. And even sometimes a bit crazy with how much of the concept artists are also coming up with new ways to new ways for me to have a little bit of fun. I think we are not good with this area. That's clipping directly. Okay, let's just move that. Oh, looks like we got the poll results, and it's the Steam page.
oh.
Yeah, apparently Steam page and Itashayo simul post. Oh.
3 people said Steam, 0 medium. Well, thank you. Thanks a lot.
I don't think anyone else really knows about Medium, except like people who actually look into it though. Like that's weird.
Yeah, I think that only like people who read a lot online. I don't
Read a
know.
lot, or like maybe you're offering some kind of cool technology. So one of the cool things that I found out from Medium is there's this thing that they used in Spider-Man 2, and they use a shader. Like if you notice, like almost all the buildings in like Spider-Man 2 have like interior design on them, and there's a shader that they use, and it's a new technique called interior parallax. So basically,
Oh, it's basically an inverted cube map.
yes, it's an inverted cube map, and the way it moves is kind of like a parallax in a 2D game, except it's in the 3D environment. So it is they use a cube map for that, so it would look like it's a room inside. Pretty cool.
Yeah. It got very popular a few years ago because basically that Spider-Man game showed it to everybody. So yeah, it's really nice.
I think the first people who made it wasn't from Spider-Man. It's actually from, I think it was like SimCity who made it first. Or
I mean,
like
it
some
kind of reminds me of how skyboxes work in Source games.
Oh yeah.
Think. I can't tell for sure because I've never used that engine. But I've heard something similar there. Where basically the skyboxes there are super efficient and detailed at the same time.
Yeah, it's because it's like a 3D, like it's like a real-time render of like 3D objects outside, or rather like it's like a baked, like the entire supply box is like immediately baked and then like projected only what you needed to see. Pretty cool technology, to be honest. And those are the things I want to learn eventually once I get the time. For now, we're working on Fetch. Got nice little buildings here. Well, not buildings, so right now it's just lamps, a lot of lamps. It's very slow because like right now it's just trying to recalculate everything that's in proximity. So like whenever I move it, it tries to move like every single little tiny vertice. I should really increase the RAM. It's funny because like I'm streaming and making content and like working for you guys, and I'm like,
that's multitask.
Yeah, but like with like generally like weak hardware, so right. It's like probably we should be like let's say like if I was in like a full studio, right, I'd be using like an AMD, not AMD, NVIDIA Quattro. What's that called? NVIDIA Quattro. But that's beside the point. This all just proves of the fact that you don't really need super powerful hardware to actually work on something really good. Lamps, brother, give me the lamp. Yes, Lucy. So yeah. Aside from that, I'm working with 16 gigabytes of RAM roll.
Me too, actually.
Really?
Speaking of which, I could test that Fetch runs just fine on 3 gigabytes.
Yes, that what amazes me.
Yeah, I suppose so, because you know the game consumes like half a gigabyte from what Unity told me. But yeah, I could confirm that like probably 2 gigabytes are enough to run Fetch. I mean, even on the actual hardware, like on the disk, the entire game might just go around a gigabyte in the end of development. So like, even if you had the entire game loaded in memory, you will still have a lot of room.
Right? You hear that, Linux users? Have the game entirely run off memory? I'm kidding.
I mean, yeah, there's some unusual people, you know. I think they install games on the install operating system on a RAM.
I still don't know how that works so well. Okay. Like,
because
an
you know,
entire
after all,
operating...
it's just memory.
I mean, I guess in, like, for Linux, it's like loading the entire operating system on RAM is not a problem, because it's so small compared to like Windows, which takes like around 8 to 16.
Yeah, it's like 30 gigabytes or something.
It's getting even bigger. I'm kind of scared to move into Windows.
You know, I've used Windows 11 a bit.
Yeah.
Like it's the first time I don't like an update.
At least you weren't there for Vista then.
Vista was my first.
Oh. Windows
I mean,
NT.
as a toddler, I used EXP just to go online and play games. You know, like Flash games. But like my first computer was a Windows Vista laptop.
Oh, I see.
4 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, it did suffer the OS, I think. Core I don't know how to say it in English. the Core Duo, the second one. It's like
is it
the
still
generation.
Duo?
It's a generation before the first set of i5. You know?
i3?
No, like right before that, like 2008, a year before i3, i5, and i7 came to market.
I don't know. Platinum, Intel Core Duo Platinum or something.
Yeah, like that. Not Platinum. It's like Duo, how to say that in English? Core Duo, yeah.
Duo. Core Duo. Intel Core Duo.
You got 2 cores, yes.
Yes. Crazy.
They also had a core. They also had a core quad. So
yeah.
For the quad core.
It's crazy how we've gotten now that we have like 16 cores, right?
Yes,
and it was just like
it
only
and
took
they're
10
all
years.
You're equally useless at this point, at least for games.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they're nice.
Well, at this point, I don't think games would be the bottleneck now. I think. As we're going forward with technology, I do think that whenever, like, it's not the bottleneck anymore because we're clearly like getting to a point where whatever GPU you have, it doesn't matter much, right?
Yeah.
Like I have a 1660
Honestly,
Super.
I kind of wish I got into making games. Like I was making games earlier, because nowadays it's much harder to actually guess what's the bottleneck.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is incredibly powerful, and any tool you're using is incredibly wasteful at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, yes, let's cut down on 10 triangles while I'm using a gigantic engine called Unity.
Yeah.
So it gets a little pathetic, you know? Like, even with a Unity game, on most of hardware, even if it's empty, you won't go past 200 FPS.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels weird.
Yeah, but like at this point, as time goes on, I do think that that won't be the bottleneck anymore. It would be probably VR now. VR would be the next bottleneck, and AR, VR and AR. Oh, and also AI in general.
Oh, and AI so far is like almost entirely CPU.
Mm-hmm. So that's a CPU bottleneck, and then the GPU bottleneck is like something
I'm
like.
pretty sure that will be
VR.
somehow offloaded to the GPU still. I have no clue how.
Oh yeah, it's already been offloaded to the GPU already with some. In fact, you need like a 4080 NVIDIA 4080, 4060, 4070 to like train something like an AI called Stable Diffusion, and this is like the things that you see, like AI generated pictures and all that. And yeah, and even that, it just takes 8 hours to train like something on that, and that's with a GPU, and even longer with a CPU.
As a somewhat traditional programmer, I really don't like stuff tied to AI, because or rather more than AI, it's like for anything procedural. Because for many years, procedural stuff was just shorthand for I don't know what it's doing, but we're brute forcing it so it does something useful.
Mm-hmm.
And so like even the idea of training for hours, that's a lot of wasted resources.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about how many things you can do per frame, but rather, let's generate a database and let's leave it for a whole day to generate it. So weird. I don't like that growing so much, but it's useful again.
Okay, we're done with positioning the lamps. Next up is whatever one of these is.
I will maybe start from not this one, the other. I would start from the other, yeah. Not saying the name because some people can find out. Like we start from the not from the building. The position is here. Forward in the level. Yes, there.
Over here? Okay. Oh, so all of these are like rails?
Yeah.
Why does it stop though? Okay, so we got a rail.
Better not to worry about it.
Yeah.
Eventually it will make sense.
Eventually. Okay, Raul. Whatever you say. Okay, so let's make ourselves a neat railing. So let's start with this one, since this one's the most prominent, it looks like.
Yeah. I
What are-
suppose that would be like... forgot the name. Yeah,
make
something
a
like a
curve.
curve.
Yeah.
A geonode even? I don't know.
I would do it with a geonode, but I still haven't experimented a lot with geonodes, specifically with curves. I know how to do with like regular meshes, but with geonodes.
Also, yeah, this is the kind of thing that works just fine with a regular mesh along that line.
Yeah, luckily it is a good way for like this is like how we do our like long stretches of roads, for example. This is how we do it. Just auto output. Now we could select these two points over here, and wait, and just start moving that. So we could. Oh, why can I not move this one? Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. We're just getting things working. Okay.
Also, I believe there's a way to just lay things down on the surface. So maybe you don't have to get the Z-axis right.
I mean, I already trying. Sadly, it goes out of the anchor goes out of the thing.
Fetch ray grinding. No. How would you even do that?
Rail grinding.
We need Fetch on a skateboard to do that. Fetch SSX. Once you reach the top of the mountain, you take a skateboard. You take a snowboard and you go back to the start.
Is it Sonic?
No, SSX directly, like the PS2 game.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's not even an avalanche. There's just some very cheesy, like rock pop thousands music, very loud, and you just gotta go down the slope of the mountain.
No. Okay, gonna remove the tilt here so we could have a flat surface to work with. Good enough, I think. Now the reason why we have like this little string over here is that that's gonna be the direction where we are building our little rail system. So now we're gonna make the actual rail itself. And the way we're gonna do it is gonna make a plane over here, so we have like a little thing to work on. It's gonna be our ground control. I like to call it that way. And we're gonna make basically 2 cubes. Stretch it that way. Maybe this big. We're gonna add a mirror. Sorry about me coughing a lot, guys, because like I have like a lot of phlegm in my throat.
No need to be sorry.
I don't usually cough a lot. Right? Okay.
I mean, it's a perfect month.
Yeah.
It's autumn.
I don't think we have to shape the railing.
Huh?
Do we have to like shape it exactly like the concept art railing?
Not exactly, no.
Yeah.
Actually, I would argue it could be more stylized, like less obviously a rail. Does that make sense?
You could.
Like, I don't know, even the rail part, the actual rail doesn't need to be doesn't need to be. I don't know, could be simple. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it already is. I'll tell you, I just read now. Fech gets the soap shoes. Can you imagine him?
Huh?
Can you imagine? Lucy said Fech getting the soap shoes about the ray grinding.
Oh. Soap shoes for Sonic Adventure 2.
Would it look like a dog? Like those dogs with shoes?
Yeah. What kind of dog are we talking about? Like, we're talking about normal size shoes, or we're talking about like
I think about like those
like chihuahuas that has like cute little shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Like Chihuahua, it's winter, it's too cold, and so the owner just gave the Chihuahua tiny shoes.
Could be.
Except it's soap shoes for pets, so you can raid grind. I really can't imagine that. I have a hard time imagining that.
Fetch grinding. Yeah, I could see it working. Okay. Good. Cut this in half. We could delete the other part. We don't have. And then we're gonna cut this over here, because that's gonna be the connecting points. And now we're gonna apply the mirror and make sure that the center is all merged up. We're gonna go here and merge by distance. Let's increase it a little bit. There we go. And what's gonna happen is that we're just gonna delete this edge. Any extra cuts will basically end up being not quite optimized. So if there's like a, let's say like a hidden square and all of that, gets rendered anyway. Up is make this wider. At the x-axis wider, and I think this is ready for being worked with a curve. I name this as rail, I'm just gonna name this as rail curve. And we're gonna add a array modifier, fit curve, and we're gonna do that. And this is where we realize that we're on the wrong axis. Okay, gonna rotate this by 90 degrees. Now we got a rail as long as that. We're just gonna go and add a curve, and we're just gonna go to the curve, and there we go. It's not quite flush on the thing though. We're gonna have to adjust that.
Also, I'm reading the message by Apticars, and I'm a little fascinated that Fech might be the first thing bought with a new debit card.
Oh. Yeah?
I mean, they didn't say this, but from the message, it almost sounds like it. I almost opened my bank account by the game of Stop thing. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We appreciate that, and the more time goes on, the better the game gets. Postal ID release. What's a postal ID?
Needs a bit of tweaking.
Yep. Isn't this the mood of the entire game? Oh, it's a lot of waiting.
I just want to let you know right now that you have such a good track record. Oh my.
Huh?
It's nice to work with.
Yeah, I like this. Now people are no longer going to be confused by the existence of this weird little shaped thing.
Make it a little bit smaller though. Like that. And it's just a rail curve again. A lot of tweaking. It looks easy, and then you realize you have to do a lot of tweaking. Pretty close. I feel that needs the middle point. So we're going to subdivide this and use that middle point to move things around. And like so. There we go. Nice. Although rail starts pretty weirdly. Let's fix that. There we go. Nice. Type that now. However, we need to like texture this. Let's check our little asset. New asset browser. Courtesy of Blender 3.0, finally having an asset browser. It's really nice. It feels to makes it a little bit nicer to work with. I think this would be good with wood. I have so much wood here, but it's okay.
Yeah, I think we're going to unify the wood a little bit.
Yeah.
At least on my side. Just like, let me find it. Like, let me look at my wood. Wood. Let me write wood. and just filter the materials. Okay, there's marble wood, which is weird. There's these are default. Okay, there's wooden one, wooden dark, wooden polish, wooden half real wet, wooden tune, wooden corridor sign, and wooden lit.
That's a lot of wood.
And they're all almost the same. It's just like one or two variables are different.
Oh.
Which, it's a little embarrassing, honestly.
Can't do that. I will judge you accordingly, though. Okay. Just getting this like, all colored. As you could tell, the way we color things over here isn't your usual way of texturing. Something reminiscent to what's that game again? That was just all.
I mean, there's one on PS1, you mean?
Yeah, it was Wanderer. Was it called? I forgot.
Okay, no, I have no idea.
Yeah. It's like
Help us, chat.
a game
game?
like that takes place in the sand, and the main character has a really long scarf.
Oh, okay, got it. That's like on PS3. It's Journey.
There you go. Yeah, you download that on my PS3.
Yeah, I like that game. I mean, it's a bit hard to call it a game, but it's nice.
Yeah. There we go. Now it's all colored up.
That kind of game doesn't really age over time. Like it's a good experience. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really get old, which is a little fascinating. Let me check again what year it came out in. Okay, we'll take it out. That's not too long ago. They also did flower.
Make sure I'm timing this. Okay, so that's pretty quick. Although there's a little bit of detail that's missing. A little bit of world building, as you could say. Right?
Indeed.
So we're gonna modify this a little bit. This is not gonna be the final product. Over here, I'm just gonna grab this, make this small, make this point just a bit smaller. I have to be careful of making it smaller.
That looks a little bit broken.
Yes. Nice world building. There we go. Much better. Although now it kind of ruined the thing. Color. At least enough until I could grab each of the points, and I could move this forward.
Maybe it just needs more subdivisions. Like the mesh itself. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it's having a hard time dealing with such a...
No, it's the curve. I could tell you that. It's the curve. Yeah, because look at this. This is forcing a stretch. We're gonna go make a control point, set our handle tap to free. Now we could simply move these individually and have a second point over here. Just like that. Now we could just position this, and we will make this a little bit more crooked manually. So we have to bake all the details in, and then we're gonna have
It
to.
looks like it could make use of an extra, like, I don't know.
I cut it in half. Okay.
I don't mean the. Oh, yes. Maybe like that.
Knife.
No.
And we're gonna put this to cut through. Angle constraint. And I forgot.
Maybe more like the not the log part, but the metal part, not the wooden part.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, we could remove the log part. Just the metal part, yeah. 12 edges, there we go. And how does this look like? Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this a little bit nicer. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna set this to smooth, all of them. It doesn't work that way, but then we're gonna add a auto smooth. So that when we bend over here, it doesn't look weird. It doesn't look too weird. Okay, maybe not. I'll just say it flat. I'll leave it be, and then I'll just fix this and post later. I'm assuming that there's gonna be tracks over here. Is there?
What?
From the reference art.
Let's not do it for now.
Okay, so we're just gonna do this part then. Gonna make another rail curve. And we're just gonna put this over here. Here, oh, rock. Oh boy. Okay. I can't do much about that. Gonna go merge. Gonna add. Oh wait. Put the cursor there. I'm gonna try something different. Actually.
Placing on the mesh.
I'm gonna make a single vertice, and it's like an alternate way, and I'm just gonna snap to nearest vertex and just extrude all the way. And trace that as much as possible. Another side, and trace this edge as well, as much as I can. It'll make sense, don't worry guys. It'll make sense. It's just absurd right now. I need to quit inside. Okay. So and here. Now we're gonna select all of that, clear over here, and bridge edge loops. Oh, now we got a proper print of the area. Cut the middle, select the sides, delete all the edges. That and all the edges, and now we have a proper trace center. We're gonna go there and go convert convert to curve. Nice. And we have run out of music, so we're just gonna loot that. I like the new music. Oh, so nice. So now we're just gonna duplicate this. And instead of pointing to the rail, we're going to point it to the second rail. Gonna go and select that curve. And then we're gonna select this curve. There we go. Although it's kind of clipping inside the... and it's not curving too well. So this is where manual tweaking comes in again. Flip this one. Need to extend this a little bit.
This clearly makes sense. Yes. Trust us. Now, actually, we might need to make the rails a little smaller for both. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's very easy.
Just to avoid,
so.
just to avoid sticking out too much. I have to shrink down on pretty much every axis except the one that's long. And also vertical a little bit. Yes, that's safer. You know, the meta part might be a little bit shorter, virtually. It seems a little tall.
Want me to make it a little bit taller?
No, a little bit shorter actually.
Shorter, okay. Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, here. Scale this down is negative 0.2. There we go. Applying to both now. And we need to add a little part over here. Okay. Hey. Rail kinda go wonky over here. Please crash. Okay. It's a bit tricky because this is the start of the rail, so I'll have to apply for changes. Here we go. we're gonna have to build this to the proper area. So does it look like we are flipping to the floor? And there we go.
Okay, no, the start is a bit. The start right there, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Making sure that our
In the middle, yes.
I just
Looks
noticing
complicated.
something. Yeah, it is complicated. But just life. Okay. Let's page up and page down. There we go. Much better. Now we could hide this. Oh! Ooh. Gosh. Where did time fly?
Oh yeah, it's been an hour.
Wow. Oh, we got a little bit more.
Yeah, we can finish the rails.
We can finish the rails. Yeah. Okay, we need it up here as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, right?
On this side. I mean, it makes sense to have it up there, right? Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
I guess, like, since the railing kind of, like, there was an earthquake here, right?
Yeah, this is before the earthquake, honestly. Like, probably. Like, this is a bit run down. It's been a long time since it was last used. So,
People learned how to run fast.
or perhaps people stopped using this place, and it just kind of fell apart partially.
Yeah. Gonna add a little touch. Oh wait, no. Doing so will change how. Never mind. Let's keep it like that. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're just gonna because that worked so fantastically better than how we did it over here. We're just gonna repeat the same process.
Makes sense. But yeah, because adding the railing up there too kind of gives a good reason to do another thing with level design later on. So yeah, I will do it up there. I will do it.
Okay. Grab this over here. I need to fix the tilt. Here? Hey, road curve 2. I need you. There we go. I just need to fix the tilt here. It looks weird. There we go. And make sure that looks okay. An eye for detail, as they could say. Alright, let's make a dot, single vert. I'm gonna go over here. Turn off our little proportional editing. Base every single one. I just saw me. here that I didn't take. How did I notice? I'm actually counting like the number of little dots on the sides and making sure that they match up. We could actually make a so we could bridge it two without a problem. Oh. And I missed one. I missed one. Where? Because if there was like the exact amount of vertices, I wouldn't have this problem. Here, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right over here. Hopefully. Yeah, I was correct. Yes. Now we could just cut this in half. And delete. And we could just set this as our... let's convert this to our curve. Don't need this anymore. Just gonna use this area. Since we already have our material. Alright, so now we have a curve. I'm gonna name this rail curve 3. Duplicate our rail over here and point it to 3. 3 and 3. And it looks like it's out of place because it's out of position. I'm gonna go set cursor. We're gonna set our cursor rail to move over there. And we're done. Alright, Lucy. Good dinner. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow.
I really like this.
It looks nice.
But yeah, like this, hints that it's going somewhere there on the left. And we do have something there on the left. A whole passage.
Yes.
Some kind of stairs. So at this point, we might just add something that hints more to the fact there's a fallen bridge there. Well, instead, of course, people who run like Fetch just go through the bottom path.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm really happy with this because, this has a direct impact on the game. I can just export this and I can easily import it in the game. Maybe the only thing missing would be kind of a collider. I know.
Yes, we need to make a collider for this, definitely.
Of course, I wouldn't make like an accurate collider because, I wouldn't have it for the metal part.
Yeah.
But at least elevate Fetch by a little bit so it can creep through all the steps.
Yeah. But first, before we do all of that and add a collider, I'm going to bake all of this. The visual geometry through mesh, and then we're just gonna merge this together. And now we could work on this as if it was a regular 3D model. And the reason why I did that first is to select all of these. We're gonna optimize this. Okay? We're gonna optimize this. Wait. Oh, are they not merged?
Wait. Isn't it dangerous to merge that?
No.
Oh, merge those objects. Okay, got it.
Yep. So we have this thing. We could put this to stage props done because technically it's not.
Actually, how many objects was that before? How many objects was that before?
Basically just divide this like every single segment as one.
Oh,
bad idea.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now that they're all clumped up together, we're just gonna put this to create bake merge. And we're gonna name this to main rails. Is that we're gonna go and merge by distance, and all of these should be one object. But now we're gonna go select this area. What we're gonna do is check our deselect, and we're gonna go select edge rings, edge loops. Oh, okay. It needs to be here. Check our deselect, select edge loops. So you see that it's every connecting piece that is basically straight. It's gonna dissolve edges, and now way less. Way less.
Huh. I wonder if it... Oh yeah, right.
We could just manually
because
deselect the
sometimes
curves,
this kind of stuff is actually more of a trick in Blender, and then whenever you export it, .px, they come back dirtier.
We're gonna go delete this.
Reasons.
Oh, forgot these. And we're gonna close these off, otherwise it's gonna look weird.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to our UV editing, and we're just gonna make that small. Nice. Is that wall going to be smoothed out to allow the tracks to be seen? Probably. I'm not the one able to move these terrain around. I'm the prop artist. I'm not responsible for the terrain, so we'll see if they'll make adjustments. If not, then I'm bound to also, like, you know. Or it could also mean like, hey, this got buried into rock. Got established on the day when earthquakes were not a thing. Oops. Edges. Deselect. Loops. And so. Nice. Okay, so now we got to this part. It looks kind of pretty ruined already. But you know what I think, right? We're gonna go over here. We're gonna select this as cursor. And we're gonna allow this to be our rotation point. Just like the board.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like that. Hey, Nady! Yo. Hey. Okay, so actually I think I'd want this to be the rotation point instead. So we're gonna go back here, and we're just gonna rotate that and make that just broken. Let's make the railings a little bit shorter too. They like it got, you know, cut just like that. Doing well, Nady. Doing well. I've been streaming for a while, but yeah. Being here for work. Who broke it?
Nature.
Broke it by falling off. Yep. Fireson broke it by falling off. Yeah. Nature. Go with that. Okay. We're gonna go UV editing again. We're gonna seal that.
Also, Wish.
Yes?
These days, Gabriel and I are actually going on with our quest to shorten the game.
Okay.
It's a bizarre thing, but yeah. We're actually cutting off some stuff in the quarry again. which might impact. I mean, it makes everybody on the team happier. I know, me included. Which might impact a couple of props you made. You might have to move them somewhere else.
Understandable.
Yes.
More quarry. Oh boy.
No more quarry. Yes.
No more quarry.
I think you're like, it used to be 10 minutes to play it all by running fast and all that, but by this pace it's gonna be we're cutting down like 3 minutes out from it.
Okay.
For reference, the ferrest is like 5 minutes, and over time we realized that's the perfect length for a level.
Yeah. Just gonna. And this is the reason why I cut this up again, so we could have like that smooth curve. And gonna go over here, save this. Oh wait, no, can't do that. I'm just gonna auto smooth, set everything to smooth, and just smooth out the ones like that. There you go. That'll shade much more better. Okay. We're gonna have to. I think what I'm gonna do is actually gonna duplicate this board, because I wanna, like, that gave me an idea of actually like breaking up the board. So I'm gonna do that. Move it over here and make it like smaller in like this size. There. Hey, we could isolate the object. No worries. It always. And there we go. It's just nice and broken.
Nice and broken. That's a bit of an antithesis. But nice.
It is. It is.
Oh yeah, let's break things to make them look nicer.
Yes. Hey, make it look like an abandoned minecart. Make it look better. Yes. There we go. Gonna go select here. Good. What I'm gonna do is again put this as our rotation point, and same thing with here. Selected. This is our rotation point. And there we go. All broken. Oh, Starlight, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Okay. Now that we got our little 2 bolts here, we're gonna go to texture paint. And make it. There we go. Got our broken up railing. Feel like it could be much more drastic. Like that. Yeah, there you go. Not quite the image I had in my head, but also will do. Alright, now let's see what it looks like. And perfect. Nice. Cool.
One more part of the level that I cannot easily edit anymore. I mean, that's one part that never got really edited much. So that's fairly safe. Fairly, I say that. Not fully safe, but still, that's fairly safe. Yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now we could just go over to UV editing. Just select everything, and we're gonna link up all of these. So we could select all of this, and this is all just the railings. We delete all of that, and now we could make our collider. So our collider, here. And you might say this might be easier, but if I just do this, convex hull, but it's not gonna work. Let's see. Let's just tweak this out. Convex hull. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to do it the manual way, which is also quite, I could say, the painful way. But it's not that bad.
You know, honestly, the less work, the better. Because, you know, modularity and such. You know, the general idea for the whole game is always being able to change things later on.
Yep.
At least somewhat.
Yeah. Meticulously select all of these sides. I wish there was a faster way, but there is a faster way. What am I doing? Alright. You wanna know what the faster way is? I'm gonna select these two, top and bottom. So the sides over here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is gonna go select and select by trait. And we're gonna go select similar and select normal. And gee, why did it just select to everything? Just all of that. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this. No, I was not aware of this. Wow.
Exactly. But since like the normal kind of changes on some of the sides, it's not gonna work all the time. So you have to kind of check which kind of it's selected or not. And so far, looks like it's selected all the things that I want except these two. Perfect. We're gonna delete all the faces and we just left with all the rail thing over there. We're just gonna go bridge edge loops. Oh! And now we have and both out here and I think where is it? We're gonna clean it up. Delete loose. I do a limited dissolve. So like what I'm worried that they will mess up the colliders is like the insides here, so I'm gonna I don't remember how to delete them. It's like I forgot the thing that you do to clear the insides.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy instead. Right? I'm gonna separate this. And this will probably work, I hope. Is I'm gonna go to Boolean, and I'm just gonna use the collection type so it would merge itself. And that did not work. I have another idea. Okay, so we select all of this. And instead of like bridging all the edge loops, we're gonna go delete only the faces. Then we bridge the edge loops. And we should have one nice little shape. There you go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And now to remove the material for it. That is one boxes down. And let's do the same thing over here. Mounting boxes. select sides, and then select similar by normal. And make sure that we deselect the ones that are already done. And the one that's upcoming. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I'll separate these for now. We don't have a hassle. Alright, now we could work on them one by one per section. Select. Similar by area. No, normal. Here. Let's see. There's a couple of here. That's I'm not surprised it's the ones that over here is that gets like selected rather. So we're gonna just pull them up and manually just remove them from the scene. It saves me a whole lot of time. And how does this work? Is basically what we call a normal is basically like where a single face is facing outwards. So that's what a normal is. If we're talking about a face, we're talking about like one side, like this little plank over here. Like this. This is like one side. And if I show you guys what it looks like on our normal, so if I show it over here, and I'm gonna show you the size, that is the normal. So if it has a similar normal, each of the sides there, that's what gets selected. Last one. Similar. Let's try area. That worked a lot better than I thought. Oh, I could have been using that. I feel like a fool. Okay, this is our special cases for the children. Okay. How did I select this? Oh, okay. This, please, and select similar by area. There we go. Man, I really feel like I played myself. I wasted a little bit of time there, but hey, we learn our mistakes. And also, you get to know what normals are. You guys get to know what normals are. This is... I'm gonna bridge. think I'm not gonna. There you go. That should be all the colliders. So.
Nice. I'll be happy to try that out. I'm a little worried of the hanging part. But yes, I'll be happy to try that out.
Yeah. I could cut it off if needed be.
Actually, no, that's pretty good for climbing. Surprisingly decent for climbing, yes. We'll be definitely testing.
Yeah. This should be in part 1, right? Part 1?
Yes, that is part 1.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna parent this to part 1. Nice. We have now successfully made little trolley tracks with a collision box. There we go. Alright. I think that's all the time we have for today. Yeah.
I agree.
It's been fun. And oh my god, I did not time this. Choco. Hey.
Actually, I thought you didn't time this during streams.
Well, at least for the one here, I did time because technically it's fine. I don't have to time the railing, I guess, because it's part of the stream.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna remove it then.
Yeah. So we directly time the stream. And yes.
I'm on stream.
Hey, wait, should be streaming for 5 hours.
Good
I believe that is not okay. Fake uptime. Thank you, Starlight Spark. I didn't reach the one above.
Oh my god.
I wanna see. Does it really do that? Does it really just do that? Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, Choco. Anyway. Alright. That's a small little sneak preview on how things work here. And yeah. Thanks guys for watching. It's been a nice stream. Be sure to check out the Fetch Discord, not that one. Where's the Fetch Discord link?
Lucy positive.
Okay, there you go. Play Fetch Discord. Guys, go buy Fetch if you guys have.
Yes. And we'll see each other in a month.
Yeah, we'll see each other, guys.
Stuff.
Well, you guys will be seeing me more after this month, but like.
Holy heck!
Yeah.
Vada says you'll be streaming for a lot of years. And 61 seconds.
I'm a Jirachi. Be sure to take off the waiting label if you move it to like.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. And time for me to go to dinner anyway and finish a couple. Alright.
Excellent.
Take care, everyone. Oh, jeez, I just realized like that. Of the UI, the chat isn't on the entire time. Oh no, it is. It's just behind your head.
Oh.
Well,
that's sad. That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Let's since in the spirit of October, we'll call it the ghost chat. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
It's in their head all along. Spooky. All right. I'll see you guys. Much love, everyone.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I forgot that I have it there. Go buy it. Go buy it now. We're in early access. Go. Oh, thanks for gift subs.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. Oh, thank you. Still here. All right.